Good morning, class. Are you fine this morning? I'm very well, thank you. Alright, what day is it today? Very good. Today, Wednesday, November 11, 2020. And today, the first session, we focus on hangout 6, right? And the second session, we focus on grammar Galaxy 3. But now, I would like to focus on the first session, hangout 6. As I know, your teacher reviewed the words and the grammar in Unit 6 for you already, right? Very good. So, I don't want to review the lesson for you again. I just start the lesson. Okay, so now you can take out your Hangout 6 workbook and open the book all together on page 12. Are you at the same page, everyone? Very good. Okay, so now look at page 12. What do you see? Connect, right? Let's sell the manatees. You know manatees? Okay, maybe you wonder what manatees is, but you will know in our reading. But before you read, I would like to teach you some difficult words in the reading first. Okay, so now read some difficult words with me, and after that, read all paragraphs with me. Okay, here are some difficult words in this unit or this lesson. We have manatee, manatee, Caribbean, Caribbean, decline, decline. But when you add ing, you pronounce declining, declining. Okay? Temperature, temperature, threatening, threatening, we pronounce threatening. Accident, accident. Propeller, propeller, propeller. Okay, so now read all the words with me again. Manatee, manatee. Caribbean, Caribbean. Decline, decline. Temperature, temperature. Threatening, threatening. Accident, accident. Propeller, propeller. Okay, so after reading all of these difficult words, I would like you to listen to the track, and after that, read each paragraph with me, and then I will explain each paragraph for you to answer all the questions in the book. Okay, now listen.
A. Listen and read. Let's save the manatees. Manatees are large animals that live in water. They are also known as sea cows. They live in the Caribbean Sea and in freshwater lakes and rivers. They are smart, friendly, and cute, but they are also endangered. Their numbers are declining for a number of reasons. Manatees need clean water, and they like warm temperatures. But garbage and dirty water are threatening their environment. We could recycle more often to reduce the amount of plastic in the water. This would help manatees a lot. Manatees love people, but sometimes people can hurt them in accidents. There are places in Florida where people can swim with manatees. Many people don't like this idea, though. They think it's safer for manatees to swim alone. The biggest danger to manatees, however, is boats. Around 500 manatees die each year when they are hit by propellers. There are too many boats in the shallow water where manatees live. Boats can be made to slow down in these waters. Even so, most boats are still a threat to manatees. Manatees are fun to look at, but we should give them space. By taking care of them and their environment, we can make sure they are safe.
Finish? Very good. Okay, so now read each paragraph with me again and then answer all the questions in part B and part C. Okay, now let's start. Let's say the manatee. Manatees are large animals that live in water. Okay, large animals live in water. They are also known as sea cows. Okay, we can call sea cows. They live in the Caribbean Sea and in freshwater lakes and rivers. They are smart, friendly, and cute, but they are also endangered. Their numbers are declining for a number of reasons. Okay, declining a number of reasons. So, do you want to know why are they declining? Okay, so now read the next paragraph and then you will know. Okay, so maybe this one is about the first reason. This one the second reason, and this paragraph is the last reason, right? Okay, now read with me. Manatee need clean water and they like warm temperature, but garbage and dirty water are threatening their environment. We could recycle more often to reduce the amount of plastic in the water. This would help manatees a lot. Okay, so the first one is talking about the environment, right? So we have to keep the environment clean, yeah, not dirty, yeah, and they need to live in the warm temperature. Okay, so the next paragraph. Manatees love people, but sometimes people can hurt them in accidents. There are places in Florida where people can swim with manatees. Many people don't like this idea though. They think it's safer for manatees to swim alone. Okay, so the second reason is about they like people too. Okay, manatee, they don't hurt people, but people can hurt the manatee in accidents. Okay, now let's continue to the last paragraph. The biggest dangers to manatees, however, is boats. Okay, boat is very important. Around 500 manatees die each year when they are hit by propeller. Okay, propeller like a boat. There are too many boats in the shallow water where manatees live. Boats can be made to slow down in these waters. Even so, most boats are still a threat to manatees. Okay, so boat can also kill the manatee, right? The last paragraph also. Manatees are fun to look at, but we should give them space by taking care of them and their environment. We can make sure they are safe. Okay, so after reading these paragraphs, I hope you can understand all of these paragraphs very well. Okay, so now let's answer all the questions with me. B. Match the question to the answer. 1. What causes the most manatee death? What causes the most manatee death? A. Florida. B. Recycle. And C. Boat. So which one? It must be boat, right? Okay, so number 1 match to letter C, right? Boat, because manatee can be killed 500 each year, right? Yeah. Around 500 manatee die each year because of propeller. It's like a boat. Okay, let's continue to the second one. Where can people swim with manatee? Where is it? In Florida. Very good. Okay, so number 2 it must be letter A. How about the last one? That goes without saying. Number 3 it must be letter B. But read first. What can we do to have manatees environment? We could recycle. Okay, when we recycle, so we reduce the amount of manatee that die each year. Okay, so now let's continue to part C altogether. Read and circle. 1. Manatees live in Caribbean Sea or Pacific Ocean. Okay, in Caribbean Sea or in Pacific Ocean? Caribbean Sea, right? Okay, let's continue to number 2. Manatees like cold or warm temperature. Cold or warm? It must be warm temperature, not cold, right? The next one. There are too many or not enough people swimming with manatees. Okay, so not enough or too many. It must be, okay, you can look at here. Yeah, sometimes people can hurt. Yeah, sometimes people can hurt them in accident. The place where people can swim with manatee. Many people don't like this idea, so it must be not enough, right? Okay. So not enough people swimming with manatees. The last one. We could make boats go faster or more slowly in manatee waters. So faster or more slowly? It must be more slowly, right? Why more slowly? Because they have to save manatee lives. Okay, so this is the end of our first session, and in this session I hope you can understand a lot about manatees, and we have to protect endangered animals altogether. Okay, see you the second session.